Among your books, Creating the Work You Love
Right.
and The Alchemy of Abundance, both of them contain methods and systems, techniques to put into practice. Can you tell us a little bit more about their origin?
Their origin is back in kind of proto-mythic history of esoteric Egypt. So I won't go that far, but I'll say this. Most people think that they'll get a job by sending out resumes, and that's probably the worst strategy.
Oh, what's the best strategy?
Well, the first thing is to network and know people and talk to people, and to tell people, share people your dreams and get feedback, and that's one way that opens up doors. Mm-hmm. The corollary practice to that is accessing the power of your imagination. Mm-hmm. The imagination is not imaginary, okay? The imagination is the ability to image reality. None of this would be here without imagination. Someone had to imagine this paper. Someone had to imagine this couch. So the idea is our imagination is currently being robbed by the media. Like people watch TV, but it's not in your power. Mm-hmm. If you begin, just close your eyes for a second. Breathe in. Breathe out. Relax your shoulders. And without thinking, just allow yourself to imagine your perfect working condition, your perfect job, your perfect working environment. Where would you be? Who would you be with? Would you be outdoors or indoors? Would you be by yourself or with others? And tell me if you see anything, what you feel.
I see myself at the beach.
Uh-huh.
My favorite beach I've been going to since childhood, with my easel and my paints by myself on a sunny day, and the breeze is blowing very strongly, and I'm painting the scenery. Some boats bobbing on the water with land visible far, far away, and it's very peaceful, and it's morning. And I'm the only one there.
And how do you feel?
At peace, like I should be there doing that very thing.
Okay, excellent. You have just created what I call an image of abundance. This is an image of you in your peace, in your power, in your creativity. Okay? If you would go back to this image every day for a minute, just 60 seconds, but do it every day. Do it for 21 days. That's going to start bringing in the thoughts and the circumstances which resonate with that picture. Mm-hmm. It doesn't mean the job you get will be on the beach painting with an easel. Mm-hmm. What it means is you're opening up the possibility to create a working situation that is resonant with you painting at an easel.
Okay, run that by me one more time. The
Okay.
last part.
It doesn't mean the vision in the imagination is not necessarily the literal thing.
Right.
But it's the energy that is most close to your power and your soul. And it starts to put out a job that will resonate with that energy. What does it mean? Maybe you'll get a really good job working 2 days a week for a lot of money and you spend 3 days a week on the beach.
Right, I understand.
Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not that we're looking for the perfect job.
Right.
Because that's kind of like trying to find the perfect partner. You know,
right.
But most of us, instead of using our imagination to look at the positive flow of our life, spend our imaginations in fear. What if I get the swine flu? You know what? And the media, capitalizes on that, and they make everyone afraid of getting swine flu. The next thing you know, they're going to have mandatory vaccinations so the pharmaceutical companies can cash in.
Right.
And then people start getting autism and all kinds of diseases from those vaccinations.
Right.
So this is a fear-based reality.
Right.
We want to move from the fear-based reality to the bliss-based reality through the practice of abundance. So what you just did, having an image and working with it like that, that is one practice of abundance. Now here's another one. What if one day a week you could go to the beach with your easel?
I'd be very happy. It would be putting me in that place that I want to be and placing me there more often than I can get there now, which is never.
What if you made that a goal?
It's a good goal. It's a lofty goal. However, it's an attainable goal.
It is.
Because I can sort of rework the situations that I have, the 9 to 5 things that I do, to fit that in. I could probably do that if I worked on it hard enough and long
Or
enough.
you could start doing it, you start like once every season.
Okay.
And that establishes the energy. What we call in manifestation work, that establishes the elemental.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm not just imagining I'm on the beach, I am on the beach.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then the more you stick with that, that starts to develop its own energy.
Mm-hmm.
Because whatever you love, whatever you're passionate about, has much more energy than what you're not interested in.
Wow, I can see the concept very clearly. And I can certainly start to put into practice what you're saying by everyday visualizing. That's an easy task for most people to try to do that. And that makes sense, at least once a season, and then it builds itself up. It's like a seed. It sort of, takes root in you, and
Yes, these are three, I'll give you three, what I call them practices of abundance you can do. One is the image that we just did. Another one is, even if you can't get to the beach every week, you do something every day that establishes your passion and your energy in the world. It can be watering your plants, be writing your congressperson, it could be washing your car if you love your car, but something, you're not doing it for them, you're doing it for me and the universe. All right. The third thing is to begin to open the mind to the greater possibilities through affirmations. As opposed to just saying, oh, I'm wondering if I'm going to get the swine flu. You could say something like, I have a perfect work and a perfect way. I do perfect service for perfect pay. And now, the rhyme goes into the unconscious. I have a perfect work and a perfect way. I do perfect service for perfect pay. I think John Rogers first said that. And the unconscious begins to work with that because the unconscious is actually the motor that is creating. And we want to get on board with that motor.
Right. You give someone a food for thought to think about, and everything you say makes perfect sense. It's just a matter of thinking that way, like taking in what you're saying. I see that these are the lessons that you teach, and when you have your workshops, this is sort of how you get your audience to think in these larger, out-of-the-box sort of concepts.
So the question is, why don't we think that way? And the reason is because 95% of the population is thinking this way. 95% of the population is running around in fear, unconsciousness, eating unhealthy food, having crazy schedules, oppressed and exhausted by the global capitalist machinery, and thinking there's nothing they can do about it. So this gets back to the mentor. You need to find someone or something who you can anchor in, who says, oh, that's how to do it. One workshop participant told me when he was a young man, he thought we were such an advanced civilization because we work 5 days a week and take 2 days off sometimes. Mm-hmm. And then he went to Tahiti, where they had it the other way around. They work 2 days a week and take 5 days off. So, oh, there's another way to do it. Mm-hmm. So we have to find people and situations that can model another way.
Mm-hmm. Thank you very much. I believe we're taking a break.
All right.
And we'll be back.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.